So for people who haven't seen the first one, just catch us up who Debbie Taylor is, because it is sort of a version of yourself in some ways.
It is in a lot of ways. I mean, I was constantly saying to the director would say, now Debbie in this scene would do such and such. And I'm like, no, just say you. It's me. It's really me. Like, it got very confusing because I think you're supposed to bond with any character you play anyway. But in this instance, I mean, if I wasn't playing the role, I would have been the consultant on how to play the role.
Sure, yeah.
So Debbie Taylor, had this big pop career, in her teens. And then record label drops her. She's living a high life in this fancy hotel suite, can't afford it anymore. The rock star actor boyfriend ditches her. And she ends up making her way to Youngstown, Ohio to find her somewhat estranged sister, Denise. Mm-hmm. And in real life, my sister's name is Denise.
Right.
And she is like the saner, more grounded one of the family, too, much like in the movie. And Denise says, first I show up and I'm like, vacay, just visiting. And they're like, yeah, something's up. And eventually I say, look, everything in my life's falling apart and I need help. And Denise says, you can stay, but our music program needs a teacher. So I end up kind of out with the bleach blonde extensions and the overdone wardrobe and on with the cardigan sweaters. And I end up teaching in this high school and falling in love with it, falling in love with Noah, the guidance counselor, played by the fabulous Robert Gant. And then, showbiz comes a-calling again. But I decide to kind of, do things on my own terms now. I say, why can't I live a normal life and then tour on my terms and make music with these kids and do my music when I want? And that's where it really echoes my real life, because I think when you first start in this business, the train starts moving and you're like, oh my God, I better say yes to everything or they're going to kick me off the train.
Sure.
And then as you get older, you go, wait, it's my train. I'm the conductor. I get to set the pace. And maybe it's not the fastest pace anymore. And maybe I have a more balanced life. And that's really what the sequel is about. It's about that juggling act that I think is maybe everybody, but, I can speak to women on a woman's journey of how do I give 150% to my man and my career and my family and be the best aunt and the best girlfriend, and in this case, the fiance, and plan a wedding while showbiz comes a-calling again.
Sure.